having us here, and for everyone. It's the Red Room Company, and we've been working recently out of Balund-a at the beautiful and very foggy Bundjalung land. So I'd like to acknowledge the elders of the past, present and future for having us here. It's a very, very special place, and my first time in Tabulum as well. So so thank you for having us here. I'd just like to read two poems. The group that we've been working with at Balund-a are a group of young men under the ages of 25, and for most of them it's the first time that they ever wrote poetry, and we had a lot of fun reshaping and transforming the English language and getting them to work in their own language. So obviously they couldn't be here today because most of them are there for 6 months. So they asked me to read some poems on their behalf, but being aware that we've only got one night and it's limited time, I've just randomly selected two that I'd like to share with you on behalf of the boys. So this one, first one is called Unconditional Love, and it's by a young man called Daryl, and it goes like this. Do you? Great. Daryl Davey, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so it's called Unconditional Love. It was love, unconditional, that gave me grace. It was love, unconditional, that made me accept. It was love, unconditional, that brought me back. It was love, unconditional, that taught me that I was love, unconditional, that made me love you. It was love, unconditional, that made me respect it. I'll throw my love at you and you will never reject it. It was love, unconditional, that made me talk and made me walk, and it's love, unconditional, that's going to set me free. Now I can see, so let me set this great black man free. They're amazing. These poems, we'll bring them out in a book when we come back. But it was like 20 poems these incredible guys wrote and illustrated. I was just really moving. So this is a poem by a young guy called Adam Perry. I can't remember where he's from. And he's called it Parents' Effect. The venomous laws do not cure us from the harsh reality of our past, but starves us from our families. Some are lucky and live protected, happy lives, while others grow on a bed of lies. How does a child know good from bad? When both parents are mad, it's sad a child will grow and live a life its parents sow.
Whoa, hey.
Thanks very much.
Jinkiwalo, in respects of the Bundjalung people, past and present. First I'd like to do this poem here. You heard of the Australian, the movie? Right, Nicole Kidman went around there playing didgeridoo for us, and it's an insult to us. True blue didgeridoo, white woman playing that didgeridoo instrument, can't do nothing, they're protected by the government. Why do some people have to ignore the importance of our land, our law? Realise you shouldn't play that, that's a man's tool. Try to educate but get stared at like a fool. Understand that just because you're Australian and true blue, it doesn't give you the right to play our sacred didgeridoo. If we don't respect their law, we get jailed. Within the black community, there's another place society has failed. Failed to respect our cultural protocol, values. In 1788, no referendum, so us mob could choose. 200 years later, you still find the need to abuse us as fools, and identity will lose. You are all still cool, for you are simply true blue. True blue at depriving blacks, cause it gives you delight. Did I care? Nah, she'll be right. Disgrace my race, you steal and allege. Gone, black follow law, put spear through the leg. When you white woman play the didgeridoo, you don't disgrace your race, you just being true blue. But you are disrespecting our cultural protocol. Keep going, I shall kiss you all. Stop now before I get you through the courts where I can sue one day. the sweet justice will come true. Until then, I'm after you, true blue didgeridoo. You only got 10 minutes, so I'll get you on really fast for you. This one here, maybe for Andrew Bolt, little friends out there, right? Fair skin elbow. I may not be charcoal coloured, but I'm black. I might have sugar coloured like cloudy night sky, but I'm black. I might wear European clothing, but I'm black. I may own many white materials, but I'm black. I may speak English, but I'm black. I may not have the darkest complexion, but I'm black. I am an alcoholic, but I'm black. I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm black. I am a drug-addicted doll bludger, but I'm black. I'm not a drug-addicted doll bludger, but I'm black. My palms are white as the moon, but I'm black. I don't spear kangaroos all day, but I'm black. I may not live in the bush naked, but I'm black. I mightn't chase emus, but I'm black. You may think I'm half caste and quarter caste, but I'm black. Yeah, but I'm black. That's right, black, black to the bone, thorough and thorough. My physicality may not be, but mentally I'm black, and it's dedicated to the own and not so black people. Okay, I'll give one reading from one of my first books I ever got out. Struggle. Four corners to centres, deliberate poison diseases, explorers violently imposed. Now the white man violence still seeps upon doors and floors you walk on. Laws, your laws keep us oppressed. Difficult legality don't mean we don't understand it's racist. Loaded with high-powered bullets, shotgunning their babies' heads, demanding the edge of oppression to drop, you create more oppressed. Art and sadness in mindless, cold and rotten in frustration, show us your freedom. I know it's disguised in racism, because we are not even liberated. We feel it's a struggle of our people. Not machines by you, white, red, yellow, black, brown, will come forward to crush you. I know it's a bit of a rush. Assume unbelievers don't believe in land rights, don't believe in freedom, don't believe in nation, believe in change and believe in lying, believe in killing one another. With sad cries you pretend, with happy jokes thrown you laugh aloud, not heard. With heard pain you don't explain, seen clashes scrum, your life's position, seen attracting tussles come between your love emotions, seen children's rights, worship, and parents apprehensive about performing. Don't believe in flamboyant blacks. Don't believe in novels for adoption for white society. Don't believe in culture dances, dancing for scum, false showcases. Even sport arenas have prime time for such classes and little time for poor colours. Even love is made to sell. Even feelings are prescriptions. Sure, superficial varieties are at the door, yet death is a preceding goalpost for most. Sure, embedded hate is silence. Sure, enticed commercials are hobbling the mindless. Yes, win at a peak eye in massive unity. Yes, pre-match the fight reports of land-caring crows. Yes, come affectionate to people. Who are you tonight? Who are you today? Believe in land rights? I don't believe it. Believe in pubs. Believe in nothing. Who are you telling me what belief is? Yeah. And this one I'll write because I always read it at demonstrations. Slogan grounds. To be pleasant is to be happily, just shut up at repressive machinery. Winning peace is like a constraint of formally correct language. Brutal imprisoned minds are here in Australia. Pick teller, start troubles and personal convince. Among homeland pains, honour is given to the prime ministers. Notice the stolen love from mama for her children. Notice the soil rich for madness values. Thank God in this Australia and you slip into wealth. Have a combativist mine, and Australia will return to the militancy and killing uprising. To them black rising minds, time is not to conspire the populations for justice wars. The reprisals will hurt the political dealings, so they evaluate the resistance quietly. Have Australia guard those barbarous ready, yet cause insurrection near the converted? Have Australia got most potent weapons against racism of challenging saints to the cause? Want humanistic our attitudes more? To be advised, you gotta be action. The national Australian behaviour is a beast's humanity. Inhumanity, the liberation here in Australia is an aberration of human life. It's hygiene in fake administrative eviling unit. To give our unessentials, and you say affectionate runs happily in the neighbourhoods of Australia affairs, slogan grown. And this one is, I went in 1972 when I went down to Canberra when the embassy was happening. This word clinging to my mind, as well as a lot of other young Aboriginal militants at that time who did not want to be milky bars, but we came out to learn this word called Ninglana, which came from the Central, and it means we are hungry for our land. But I wrote it in this way. 500 years our moon shone, 500 years our sun shone. 300 years Indigenous people fought powerfully, yet the genocidal attacks didn't work. Here today, your culture seems restored. In 200 years, bloodiest wars still happen. Us Indigenous will bring back more earth respects with wise spiritualism and wisdom. 500 years, and Europeans, they mined and buggered up their land. It's now we must build an Indigenous, international, communal, united force to have liberation here. We natives have to collective our culture. Before 300 years, nature gave us all laws and security to pass on. 500 years, here we still think, feel different to whites. Aborigines take up the fight too for our Indigenous brothers overseas there. Maybe we've been seeing them over Americas, so Aborigines bring back our guerrilla fighters, Dundalli, Umali, Pemawai, Che Guevara, well armed in action. In our well-known pan-Aboriginalism. Struggle Argentina or Gumbo Gumbo, we shall attack, naturally led by our old spearheading. 500 years armed in loyalties, modern weapons couldn't colonise us again. Never, never let's surrender in the white materialism. 500 years will not be forgotten. The true lands, birds, animals as the messengers. Violation committed of the past is still present in violation of us today, tonight. 210 years, popular resistance will continue. 500 years ahead, we will survive in off our lands overseas. 500 years ago, the Dreamtime was not shattered. Next year, Indigenous people will walk, talk, sing, dance, even making music. 500 years, our moon shone. 500 years, our sun shone. We are hungry for our land. Ninglana. Suppose I'll have to move fast here.
Go, my brother.
Oh, I had it here, but I'll go for this one. A vice versa. We used to ride emus and dolphins. We have feathers over our bodies. You in black and me in red inside a yellow man's dream. Start us up and we'll never stop. Gonna pump up your sense, gonna rub in the juice. Isn't any black wonder, isn't any white wonder. Trouble and strife making love. They fuss and craze and screaming neighbours unto strangers. We used to ride emus and dolphins. You wrecked our way of living. Washing up, drinking, dancing, engaging struggle at didgeridoo, groaning and moaning and straining. You made a grown race cry. You made a grown eight teaser. Some are lazy slobs. Some are marrying speed now. Mean machine, open your heart starter. We shine out in the sun. We're living scared and sacred and being shined. You gotta feel to love. Sink them, shock them. We are brothers of our own adolescent, maybe cold running. You know chain And in reality, their quotes of conversation come once on a noise breeze, like echoes in the names of gorilla in another action of range. We ride the emu fast, we speak to the dolphins for us to ride. When we win the ministry, don't come wandering about. We used to sing martyrs to the harvest of the levering fruit, just circulate passion, surrendered in our consolation of action, ride that dolphin and emu faster. Mad souls. I'm a Moody Murray. My temper as black as me. I'm a Moody Murray. Sail me away to Africa, I drink and smoke. Yes, I'm a Moody Murray. I live to swear and I'll shit anywhere. I'm a Moody Murray. I don't like Asians, I don't like Aussies. You'd love to meet me? I'll tell you, go live where you come from. I'm a Moody Black, here forever. Sometimes I can't even stand my own people. Some sell out, some sell off. I'm the black fella you need in the government. If I'm asked about pay the rent, I'll give it a go, mate. I am a Moody Blue Murray. But please don't take offence, your own negative reply. I'm not mad, but glad. Roots grow out in mingling, shining desire. Free our dreams, yet you people miss what I am. And I am a Moody Murray, my temper as black as I. Yeah, this one I wrote about, it's in our music with no fixed address, and I wrote about our people when they brought down into tin shacks before they put them into the reserves where I come from, and probably down here too. Love wakens with me. Love is a black newborn, camping dwellers are my love. Love is not seen in the city. Love is my father, love is my mother. Scrubs are in hidden bush, love, and we say love is mine. Love is out live and love is received. Love is a kangaroo, love is the emu. Love is the heart, love is the love of voice. And love is my friend. And what about us who has no love? Well, love smells. Us green Murrays know it's love in bad love. Give us love, give love. Our dream timing is love. Catch my love over fire, fire of love. Culture is ourself in love. Culture is our love. The school don't give us love, so we, Aborigine power, got to give you love, proud and simply. Love is the love to our land's love. Love walks with me, love wakens with me. Now give us the true love. Sorry, I'm not Aussie, bud. The balance from nature. Who gave money to love people, selling ourselves for fun, brothers and sisters, performing, saying skin black, but think white? What about respect? Some black fellas say we don't care for your colour, telling stories that's greener than the pastures. Filth. Long, long time ago, black fella unfortaka. Never kill a funny way or leave for a joke, 'cause he knows if you spear things and don't eat it, it get really wild and smell dirty. Grass get dead, all get sick. No good. We find how we survive, we get sucked back into the seed. Gave one black fella feeling or spreading it over everyone, so that it's all where it grows greener and greener. Freedom. One day we stand surviving, making sure we know the laws of respect for earth and people. Lies not in needed to attract money-faced people. Our knowledge of who we are is our passport to freedom, of knowing, dreaming. All nature needs love and understanding. We need each other always, balance of nature. Move me, the Great Spirit has sent me away. Move me as a planted seed. Weathers of earth, move me. Move me to greater joys, breathing sounds of sunlight, ashes of my ancestors, sacred places and hallowed ground, revealing my saint that once was insane. Like I'm from Sherbeg Aboriginal community, which is near Kingaroy in southeast Queensland. Stranger in Sherbeg once knew. Sherbeg, 15 years of maddened dreams, oping, waiting to overtake misery, punishing underlying conditions of bitter shame. Sherbeg watching weary years, Unforgotten are the white man's whips. Never I cast that oppression, white manager saddened my mother's heart. Laws they inhumanly pushed to dehumanize Aboriginality, brutally drowned land, soulfully realizing the hell is now contained. Listen now, sherbeg black, white suckers. I have now taken to writing the unknown confusion you always let by, of dying in a white regime. Now our shadows will unearth our spirits tomorrow, yesterday, death knows the end. White regime I will expose. Are you afraid? Just afraid. Stranger in Sherbeg once knew. Upon my people are indeedly beautifully smiling, for the devil's sweetened words are gone. Today, my people are quenching the waters of rivers without grog. Today, my people are eating delicious rare food of long ago. Tonight, a fire is made around for a dance of leisuring enjoyment where no violent fight stirs. Certainly, my people are God-given a birthright of wise men and women. Our country is still our motherland. Our desires ain't dying and pitifully lusting over contempt and condition. Tonight, my peoples sleep without a tang of fear. No paralyzed minds, no numb bodies, no pieced hearts earth. The screams of madness ends. The madly stretched endurance are resisted with the Murray-Guri faith. The enchantly lonely pains by white conscriptions are pushed, gabbed, nailed by our emerging loves for primitive potentials. Tonight, over 10 L's brain surface innocent odd. Tonight, my people don't wait for successes of society, but yell, sing the souls to our endless dreaming. Tonight, my people have a Murray 20th, 30th century culture, but with care, safe and snarl. Tonight, my people feel precious as human beings, burials and birth. Mankind demands imperative love for all, and my people never wants to exaggerate barbarous centuries. For now, tonight, today, up home they free. Tonight, they learn to fight consciency. Farewell, reverberated vaults of attention. Yeah, okay.
We're beautiful Australia.
Yeah, frisky poem and risky. Regarding respects, I'm fully in purchase within my own exchange. Please give my regards to our gods down and above. I could also like more spirits so the list can be sent. Before receiving your hearing, I had to write to a conference. Sincerely, I'm yours against all evil coordinators. I decided from myself stems a meaning and creation. The prices I paid in every ear, eye and tongue will wish they gave the correct addresses. My project have been pulsed by blacks and repriced, rejected to personally political. This document I place will be the birth shown. A division by me is true of knowledge in poetry. I've got history information, my date rave into sane, real. I am amended and lended. Are you prepared for the Nini who died? I anticipate my piss mind. I wish to withdraw all my poems from the building and put it in the open spaces. As for gardens of me growing out to another country, I may do honestly. My heart ain't pure love. My brain ain't pure poison days. Nangata behind me spoke the message. All I did was draw this. All I did was pass on. But one thing they gave me is my own selfing self. Garin the Nami, Jojo Moberona, Garin in the Nami, Garin in the Nami, Jojo Moberona, Garin in the Nami, Jojo Moberona, Gaya Mamaranga, Jagonga Nyongo, Garin in the Nami, Garin in the Nami, Jojo Moberona, Rono. Thank you.